Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better is it to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh, double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and also shalom, right, to you very, very few sincere sisters, right, that's taking heed and getting order in these last days, right. To all I say shalom, and I'm like I'm brother, I'm one coming to the video, hope it's edifying, but really just wanted this line up the so-called black one with the with Esau Edom, so-called white man, because here you have it. We're seeing at the end of this empire, right, these end days, that Esau's going to come down, and look what he done did. He didn't put the black woman on a pedestal, so-called, really, because out of all things, like, I'll just listen to a brother go into it, out of all things you could have put up a so-called black woman, and we know that the so-called black woman is pretty much, she controls, she's the head of all the tribes of Israel, and everybody following after her, But either way it go, man, just, for the black woman, hey, these bitches gonna go down same way as Esau going down, man. Right? The same way how Esau is lifted up, he's proud, right? He's the ultimate proud man, right? But hey, when it comes to the tribes, hey, the so-called black woman, right? That's the first proud woman within the tribes, man. You can't tell her nothing, and she can't do for herself, right? pH balance off as hell, right? Like I said, and you can't tell her nothing, man. And how about you, my shots finna get these these nigga women a real reality check real soon, right? So I'm gonna go back to this precept. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall, right? So hey, I'm gonna grab it in Obadiah, 3 and 4. It talks about how Esau, it talks about how Esau, the proud, But it says, hey, that pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. And that's what the so-called black woman is finna get, right? That rap that Esau finna get, hey, a lot of these black women finna get the same judgment, man. Why? Because hey, they go hand in hand with Esau Edom, man. Right? They don't mind being this man counterpart. They don't mind listening to him all day and then come home and giving they man hell, right? Listen to that. They don't mind giving Esau, they don't mind obeying to Esau all day and then come home and give the man that they sleep with hell. Right? It says on X, viral posts have labeled Thomas J. Price sculpture grounded in the stars, right? A 12-foot statue of a black woman now on view in Times Square. A sign of a very sick society. Well, yeah, I just said, hey, them motherfuckers pH bound to be up, but they swear, oh, this thing tastes like pineapples. Man, please. Shit probably tastes like goddamn earring backs and nickels. So many bitches probably piss acid, bro, just being real, right? Because they don't take care of themselves. It says of a very sick society and a harbinger of the death of civilization. Hey, man, what's so funny? It is, right? Hey, Esau is like destroying the heathens, and the black one is destroying the 12 tribes, man. They're going hand in hand, but yeah. Cause like, bro, niggas just don't know how wicked the black woman, really all these women, but we on the black woman neck right now, right? Is it 26 and 24, 25, 24? Right, it says, the woman became the beginning of sin. Through her we all die. And that's real funny right there. And that's truth. Not just funny, but that's truth. Through her we all die, man. Right? It said, but online rants are one thing, a real word response is yet another. And so early today, I ventured over to Times Square myself to observe how tourists interacted with the sculpture located not far from the TKTS booth. The reactions in person were just as confusing and dispiriting as what I had encountered online, acting as proof that the internet outcry over this work was rooted in the real word. And think about it, really, Esau really just putting your ass on display, hey, letting you know you finna go down with his ass, you know. Well, you know, you may have some women that probably like, oh, okay, us women, so we got a statue. Come on, it's Big Shirley, man. Yeah, ain't shit to be proud of, man. Let me grab some more of these scriptures right quick. Really, just the last one. Ain't too much to really talk about. Keisha, she finna get hers real soon. This Obadiah 3 and 4. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Right? The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, right? Going to Esau, Edom. It says that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's the spirit of Esau. and like I said, you know, that's the spirit of these. Like I said, mainly this context is for Esau, Edom. But in the spirit, these women moving in the same way, as in nobody can't stop us, you know. Black women rule the world, whatever they be saying. You know, they feel as if nobody can't tell them nothing, right? And that's why the Lord has to bring this destruction, man. Cause they gotta really go. They gotta abide that anger that Yahweh Shemashah is coming with. They gotta abide that with Esau, man. You know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close out with Micah 7 and 10. It says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, right? Because Esau, he's so damn proud. He don't even think that he can get out of his kingdom, his heaven. He don't think he's coming down. You know, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, right? And what is the eagle that symbolizes America? Well, the eagle is the mascot of America, right? It says, and thou, right? It was the Greeks as well. It says, and thou set thy nest among the stars, right? The Israelites. Thence will I bring thee down, and saith the Lord. Right? He don't believe that he's gonna be taken down, man. But hey, soon come. Right? Soon come. Hey, Esau Edom finna come down, right? And so is his oyster eating counterpart, right? Keisha. Right? And I'm gonna close out with this right here. This Micah 7 verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. Right? Like I said, hey, you thought, hey, the Lord's coming with vengeance, payback. You know, and these women's finna get a lot of payback, man. You know, the things that they have been doing within the society, man, getting men locked up, getting men killed, men losing their jobs, you know, men on child support for, and the whole time he ain't even the father of the child, you know, all kind of shit, bro. Right? It said, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which saith to me, where's the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, right? Because a lot of females feel as if, like, first of all, it's like they're not trying to repent, first off. They're not trying to repent, not trying to come up to Yahweh Shemashah, not trying to serve a man to serve the Lord, right? Because that's how you really serving the Lord, is you serving your man, you know? So therefore, you didn't try to repent. You didn't want to repent. Right, so in the times of trouble, right, the Lord said, you're going to be trodden down like the mire in the streets, and you're going to be trampled over, walked over. Niggas don't give a fuck about you, but niggas don't give a fuck. Well, I won't give a fuck about you right now, you know, but hey, in that day, it's going to be even more worse, you know. So yeah, like I said, just going back to it, man, hey, man, hey, this statue finna go down, Esau finna go down, right? Boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all finna go down, man. Right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Shemashah, and on to the next one. Shalom.